Hello there folks, Nathan here, hope you're all well and welcome back to Food and Drink Reviews here on my channel, where today, yes, we've got something else to review. Not only is it a new product, it's also a product we've never looked at here on the channel, partly because I've had the original of these so many times in my life, I just don't see the point in reviewing them. Yes, you can clearly see that these are McVitie's Jaffa cakes, but they're not just the bog standard orange flavour. These are new, you can see it says on the box, new blackcurrant flavour. Now I'm a little bit sceptical of this. I don't know whether I'm going to like them or not. I hope I will. But just the idea of a blackcurrant flavoured Jaffa cake, I don't know. You know, it doesn't seem real to me. You know, I've always associated the chocolate and the orange and, you know, with Jaffa cakes, but hey-ho, I thought, you know, I saw them in the shop, I had to nip over the road, get a couple of bits and bobs, and I went down the biscuit aisle because I wanted to get some rich tea, and I saw these on the shelf. I saw the originals, of course, and then I saw these next to them. I was like, oh my goodness, go on, I'll give them a go. I'll give them a go. So we'll have a little look at the box. We'll get them out. I'll eat a couple. We'll see if we can like break one in half. See if we can see the inside. And I'll give you my thoughts and opinions on them. So without further ado, let's get down to it. I'd like to apologise for the not so good lighting today. If I just swivel the camera around towards the window. Don't know if it's going to pick it up, but you can see that the sky is horrible out there. It's really dull and grey and raining. Horrible October weather. I think winter is definitely on the way. So yes, I do apologise about that. But anyway, let's have a look at these, shall we? So I'll show you the front of the box and then I'll have a look with my magnifying glass. I've just realised it doesn't say new. It does on this side, look. There you go, new. That's the other side of the box. And at the side, better make sure these are in date actually. 22nd of January 2022, that's alright. There was a video that ended up having to be abandoned on my channel because the sell-by date was August 2021. Basically, if you remember, I don't know if you've watched it, go back through my channel, you'll see it. There was a video on some Cadbury chocolate fingers, mint flavour, and along with those, I also bought an orange flavour, but I was just doing the video, I was just about to open the box, and I checked the sell-by date, and they were well past the sell-by date by over a month. So I was like, no, I'm not doing it. So I had to stop the video, abandon it, and throw them away. Couldn't do it. So, yeah, that was a bit of a shame, but that's why I always check now. I always check thoroughly before I purchase things. So, you've seen the box. I've shown you the box. Oh, except for that little bit there. There's something written there. Excuse me, a little bit sniffly because the weather keeps changing. Oh, did you hear that then? Bit of rain and wind on the window. I think we're forecast thunderstorms at some point today, I think. I know that I think Wales had thunderstorms last night. According to something I saw on TikTok anyway. It wouldn't surprise me. Right, let's have a look. That's better. Right, cool. Very cool. 10 cakes made by McVitie's. Jaffa cakes, new blackcurrant flavour. Of an adult's reference intake, energy per 100 grams. Yeah, that's alright. That's just the... Not interested in that. Mysterious, tangy and outrageously delicious. Make way for the very cool member of the Jaffa crew. Boss. Already checked the sell-by date, yeah. Let's have a look at down here. Join other Jaffanatics. Facebook. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram. Follow them on Facebook, Jaffa Cakes. Instagram at Jaffa Cakes Official. McVitie's Jaffa Cakes, chocolate on top, sponge on the bottom. McVitie's Jaffa Cake, chocolate on top, sponge on the bottom, and a tangy blackcurrant fruity bit in the middle. And there's just the nutritional information there. 10 light sponge cakes with dark crackly chocolate and a blackcurrant flavoured centre. Okay, let's give them a go. I don't need this now. Very carefully put it back in there. Right, let's open them up then, shall we? So they just open very easy, and they come in this transparent. Let's just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, they are accurate. No flies on them. No flies on them at McVitie's, is there? So definitely make sure you get 10. Yeah. B current. That must be. It says B current there. Can you see that? It must be in the factory, the packaging, so they know which cakes are being packaged in what. So. Anyway, let's open them up. Pinch and pull the top, like opening a packet of crisps or chips, whatever you want to call them. So we'll get 2 out. We'll try 2. Yeah. Or should I get 3 out for good measure? Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll get 1 more out. I'll get 1 more out, and then we can have 1 that side up, 1 that side up, and then 1 that I will experiment with and try. I'll put those in the other way so they try and stay fresh. Can these reseal again? I don't know. Doesn't look like they can. Oops. God, the wind's picking up. Oh! I don't know if that was my imagination or did I just see a flash of lightning? I don't know. Right, let's pan down. Oh, thunder. Did you hear that? That's definitely thunder. I knew it was going to get thunderstorms. Anyway, we'll crack on. And obviously if the thunderstorms do get quite great later, I'll try and film a bit of it because I usually do that. Oh, excuse me. Right, so there you see the Jaffa Cakes. And they look all lovely and spongy and chocolatey. Oh, look at those. Very nice. We'll just move that one off out of shot for now while you visualise on those. So yeah, they're a little circular cake. Some people say they're a biscuit. Some people say they're a cake. I personally would say they're sort of like a soft biscuit, I would say. Well, they're not a cake as I see a cake. I mean, a cake that I see is like a Battenberg or an angel cake or, you know, a birthday cake, something like that. I wouldn't really know what to call these. But obviously they're not as hard as biscuits. They're not as crunchy or cookies as people across the pond say. What we call them biscuits. I think, yeah. I'm not going to go into all that. What you know, what is and what isn't a biscuit. But yeah. So we'll have a look at this one. I'll bring this one in. Ooh, looks a bit like a flying saucer, doesn't it? Like, yeah. So you can see quite how thick they are, and then they've got this bit on top. Now this little bit on the bubble on top is usually where the filling is. So I'm going to try. And oh yeah, oh, can you see? Is it coming out on camera? Oh, it sort of. So I've broken it apart. put that bit down there, and then you can see there, look, in the inside. So you've got a thin layer of chocolate, you've got the jelly in the middle, the blackcurrant flavour, and then the sponge underneath. Of course, on other Jaffa cakes, that would be orange, but on here it's purple. Can't really see it too well because of the light. But you can see quite a good amount of jelly in there. So I think I'm going to have to eat this now because I don't want to end up making a mess. I've got chocolate on my thumb. Oh, it's nice. McVitie's chocolate. Right, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to gobble this one up, since I've made a whole mockery of it, a hullabaloo of it. So, yeah, here we go. I don't believe there'll be really any eating sounds. They're not, they don't really make much noise when you're eating. I will, of course, look away, as I always do, to try and minimise any, like, breathing in or, lip smacking, which I try not to do. Anyway, without further ado, here we go then, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. First taste of a blackcurrant flavoured Jaffa cake. Let's do it. Not as bad as I thought. Oh, they're very dry. Excuse me. Oh, they're very dry. That wasn't too bad, actually. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. The blackcurrant flavouring, it is there, you can sort of tell. But I think with the chocolate, I think it complements it well. I think because the chocolate's not overly sweet. So I think the chocolate complements the blackcurrant well, and it just gives it a nice, steady flavour. And then, of course, the sponge underneath hasn't really got much of a taste, to be honest. It's a bit dry. I find them very dry, Jaffa cakes. You wouldn't want to eat too many. And, yeah, maybe have them with something. Have them with a cup of tea or a glass of milk or something. Talking of that, oh, thirsty now. I'll have to hurry up and do this video, and then I'll have to have a drink. But yeah, that's pretty much all I can say about them, to be honest. The flavour is very nice. It's not too overpowering. It doesn't give you too much of a kick. But it's not too subtle either. It is there. It is there. It stands out, but it stands out in a good way. It's like, yeah, here I am. I'm a different flavour. And you're like, oh, yeah, that is different. But it's not like, oh, my goodness, no. It's too much. A nice texture as well. Obviously, I wouldn't advise doing what I did. I just shoved the whole thing in my mouth. I wouldn't recommend doing that. So I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's have a bite of this one, just so you can see again the filling inside. Ah. You sort of can. You sort of can. You can see that the sponge inside is very light. It's very light. And they are, as we showed you earlier, as I showed you earlier, they are quite thick as well. Each biscuit is quite dense. But they are what they are. And I'm glad that I was able to try them. I think I saw this on TikTok a while ago, I think it was TikTok. Isn't there a pineapple flavour out there as well? I know there's a couple of flavours of Jaffa cakes, isn't there? I'll have to keep my eye out and see if I can see any more. I'll tell you one thing I am trying to get hold of that I keep seeing on TikTok. Let me know in the comments section if you've had them and what they're like. The Jaffa cake donuts. Has anyone tried them yet? They're a donut crossed with a Jaffa cake. I keep seeing them advertised on TikTok and I'm like, where can I get them? Where can I get them? Well, I haven't seen any yet, so yeah, I will look out for those. If I find them, I'm definitely going to review those. And if I see any more different flavours of Jaffa cakes, I will do a review on them for you as well. So, with that being said, I think we've got enough footage there, don't you, for another video? So, I'm going to wrap things up by saying thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. Leave a comment in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you have subscribed, I'd like to thank you for your support. It means a lot. I'm currently on, I think it's 167 subscribers at the moment. So, thank you all. Thank you to all 167 subscribers. Don't forget to share the channel as well. Try and get me some more subscribers. The more I get, the more motivation it gives me to do more videos and try and do more varied videos. And until the next video, whatever and indeed whenever that may be, it just remains for me to say, take care, stay safe, stay strong, and as Grandad Murray used to say, stay happy. And I will see you in the next one.